say hi to everybody? Welcome back to Vlogmas! I'm so happy you are here. I have a gift guide for you. This is literally perfect for the girls, the girlies that are in good girly relationships, okay? If you have a significant other, honestly, some of these gifts for like your mom or people who you do have long-term relationships with would also be really, really good. But I am gonna forewarn you, like these are specially curated, okay? They have an inspiration behind them, okay? So we take these gifts very, very seriously. This is only for somebody who you genuinely like, because otherwise it's gonna be super weird to get these gifts. Where is your bone? Where is your bone? Where'd you put it? Did you hide it? I literally just put it up here for you, so you have something to entertain yourself. So let's get into these inspo ideas, right? Okay, idea number one. And some of them kind of have recurring themes, but stay with me because they're all good. They're different price points. So at different stages of your life, you might want to get something almost similar, but also unique. Number one. I'm gonna pull them up on my laptop so you can see as well. So number one is a mini scrapbook keychain. I find that Etsy has the best ones, but why these are so fun and just so interesting in general is these are definitely for the type of girl who sits like and scrolls through her photos all the time. And if you say you don't know that girl, you're wrong. That girl is out there, she exists, she's full on like sitting there going through all pictures. She wants to take pictures of every event. Like she is that girl, you know what I'm saying? So the best thing is get these little mini scrapbooks and they're literally a keychain, okay? So you have them with you at all times, you can carry them around, they are perfect. And then you could get like 5, 10, 15, 20 pages, but the purpose would be like if you're genuinely gonna use it as a keychain, you only need like 5, 10 pictures and then you print them off like super, super tiny. I think if you were giving it to a significant other, you should fill it with pictures that you've either accumulated or taken over time or that she sent you and she was like, this is such a sweet moment of us. That would make it perfect. But this is also a really fun gift if you were gonna do it for like your girlfriends and you had a brunch or something and you put accumulation of pictures of all of you, like maybe you did a Polaroid night at a party and then you, like one person had all the Polaroids and they screenshot, like took pictures of those and printed them and put them in there and they could like flip through as a memory of the night. I think it's such a fun idea. I think it's a great conversation starter if you have your keys on the table or something like that. Somebody would ask you about it, or if you're out and about and you know, like, I don't know about you, but I like to share about my life if I'm having lunch with somebody or something and then I'm like, let me just show you a picture real quick. Like it's so fun. It's just a fun thing to have. And it's also really unique in the sense that like not everybody is carrying around these little scrapbook keychains, but they are cute and sentimental. And I think you could also add them as like a keychain on a bag. So if you weren't gonna put them on your keys 24/7, you could use it in a different way that would still make it seeable without being like on your keys 24/7. Switching the pace just a little. If I was gonna do a funny or a fun gift, another thing that they have is car fresheners that you can customize the photo on. So you could do like a picture of your face on like a little, you know how they have the trees that are a car freshener and you hang them in your vehicle, so you can get a car freshener with your face on it. I think this would be really funny to get for like your boyfriend. I think it would be funny if a boyfriend did it for a girlfriend. It's kind of giving like bachelorette party energy, but bringing it to like daily life. Super funny, super cute. In general, let's stay on this theme of pictures because I've got like 3 more good gifts on that theme. If they like to take photos and you are doing dates, you're doing cute dates, if you get that book with like the date ideas in it and you're going through and you're doing those, then you should get her or him a Polaroid camera. They are so fun. They're an entertainer, crowd pleaser type of situation. Definitely. 1 second, do you need to go outside? Okay, 1 second. Let's go outside. What I love about a Polaroid is you could make it a fun activity for you and your significant other and buy them the Polaroid, and maybe you're like, I don't know, staying overnight at a hotel or you're doing a date and you could use it for pictures then, but it's also so usable anytime because you can, you know, just pop it out. Like we had one at like our family Thanksgiving and everybody took pictures and then they have pictures to like take home with them, and it is a really fun gift idea. Sticking on theme with the photos. Every girl every girl when she was younger wanted a little locket. Like you open it up and there's pictures inside. Honestly, I think I'm gonna get a locket for my dog and put photos of my dog in it because I'm obsessed, but everybody's different. I still think as a grown adult, it's such a kitschy, cute gift idea, something that somebody who is really sentimental would love. Are they probably gonna wear it every day like the movies we watched back in the day and it made us fall in love with this idea of a locket? No, but I still think it's a really cute, fun idea. So you could get like a locket ring that opens up and you could do photos inside. You could get a necklace. They also have custom ones where you can get little scripts or words wrote in them. I think that's such a sweet idea for somebody. Now, staying on this jewelry trend, but making it more romantic, more intimate, more, you know, for the girls that love, they love hard type sentimental energy, you could do any type of jewelry, but with a secret message. So if you did a ring, but it was like a plain band ring or something, but it was engraved on the inside, or even a necklace, like you could do a bar, and then you could have a custom message for like you and her, and it's only on one side and the other side's just like flat and reflects light, and it's a gorgeous piece of jewelry, very timeless, but also has that meaningful sentimental value for just you two. I think those are so cute and adorable, and I'm a jewelry girl, so like I can totally understand the hype, but maybe not everybody's a jewelry girl, so if you're not, now, I think this is such a good Christmas idea. It is a personalized ornament. A lot of people do yearly ornament buying. I think it's a good way to commemorate the memory of like when you're putting out your Christmas tree, start to build memories with your new family that you're growing, and something to remember the years and years that have gone by. So usually I always buy an ornament so that I have like my yearly ornament, and then I also have like other just decor that you bought, but it brings more sentimental value to the decorating. So they do have these ornaments, which I think this is way less tacky. Like if you're gonna go for an ornament that is your yearly ornament, like you can buy just a snowflake, you buy something, but it's hard to get something with sentimental value that isn't like so tacky, like a love note or like a picture hanging in a frame, which don't get me wrong, like I have those, I'm down for the vibes. But the other thing that you could do is these snowflake ornaments, and they're so great because it just looks like a regular snowflake, but when you look inside, there's like a hidden picture. I think it's so fun. I think the kids would love it if you were gonna like show your kids later on down the road, and realistically like your kids probably don't care, but you do, you want to show them. This is such a fun way to do it in more of a discreet, classy manner, but I think it would be really cool for everybody to have something like that and to be able to use it. Another idea that I love, and I also love this for like a girl's like best friendship type of thing, would be charm bracelets where you can have like charms. So even if you are a boyfriend, I think a charm bracelet is such an easy out for gifting. You could get a charm bracelet, and then you know if you go on a trip, if you go anywhere, you just continually are buying charms for it. It's such a genius idea. It's used by grandmas often, but honestly more boyfriends need to get on the hustle. They need to understand it, because then every year, like when gifting comes around and you're trying to like scramble for ideas, boom, a charm. You go on a trip, you're trying to find something to like make it commemorable, and what do you like about it? Boom, a charm. Like it's so easy, it helps you out. Oh, but also for friends, it's so fun because you can have like charms from a distance, matching charms, that sort of thing. Okay, another thing that I love for boyfriends and friends, just best friends, whatever, maybe sisters, is customized photo painting. So they have paint by number where you can turn in your own photo and then you can paint it by number. So you don't really have to have any painting skill, you're just coloring in the lines with the paint colors that they send you. They send you everything that you need to complete it. Such a fun idea. Like I obviously don't want any of these things, but that would be so fun because of the memory included of painting it, plus you have your custom photo and everything about it. I also think like, I don't know if you've ever done those painting classes where you can go in and paint, and I love those classes. I've done them with friends. They're so fun, but a lot of times like I don't necessarily care about the picture that we're painting, but I don't have enough skill to just paint or whip out a painting that I want to actually genuinely have in my house. So for me, I love that I'm gonna get like this sentimental photo that I can hang. It was already a good memory when we made the photo. Now you and I are painting it together, and now I can like hang it in my house. And I also think it's such a unique addition to like a gallery wall or just to any space in your house, because there's like texture in the paint and it's different than just like a printed canvas photo. To me, they're not on the same level. Like the painted photo is so unique, it's so interesting. And as as like a girly girl, I would love to hang out with my besties and we're all doing like paint by number, let alone paint by number custom photo edition. Another idea, and I think this is so genius. A lot of these ideas, like I feel like my mom, maybe her and I are the same person, but she would probably love all of these ideas, especially this one. But if you made scrapbooks that you can print online, you make them online, you filled out all the photos, and they looked like a coffee table book. So when you search like on Google, you could type in like coffee table scrapbook, and you could do like Shutterfly, or you can get like genuine coffee tables. The only trick is that the binding of the book has to look really aesthetically pleasing. If you took your girl on a vacation, if you took your family on a vacation and you feel like I already dropped the dollars, we did something fun, I took all the photos you wanted there, like I have nothing else, I have no other ideas. I think this is such a slay of an idea because realistically, like if you're like me, you love those photos. You love looking back and commemorating, but after so long, they're kind of gonna like leave your camera roll and it's just gonna be like a faint memory. But it is such a fun way to display those photos where if people come over, they can see them or you have them sitting out, but it's not just like photos thrown around. Also, I think regular scrapbooking, although very, very fun, is quite time consuming with getting all the little pieces and getting the extras and adding things in there. I think if you went on like a family trip and one person made the album and then everybody had the option to purchase it, or like a boyfriend, you probably don't want to do a lot, but you could fill out that little book and print it off. And it's a way to extend that trip like 1 inch further without really having to invest a whole lot more. You're just getting the coffee table book, and every time you look at that book, she's gonna remember the vacation. And it's just, that is such a kitschy, cute idea. And it's really fun because realistically, like nobody wants to sit there while you like flick through the photos of something. But like even one of my friends, she has a Polaroid album and she takes all these Polaroids, but she puts them in the album. And so then one day when I was over, she's like, do you want to see my Polaroid album? And if she was like, do you want to see these photos? And just started like flipping at her own pace through her phone, it would have been weird. But the fact that she had the album and I could flip through at my own pace and see the photos, and it was really cute and fun. And I was like, more people should have this. But the thought of scrapbooking is so time consuming, and also not all scrapbooks are super aesthetically pleasing to have out in your house. So I just thought this idea with like the electronic version that's printed and it's gorgeous is genius. Another really fun idea, I feel like this is kind of for corny couples, but also like if you are a couple and you're living in separate houses, you're doing long distance, something like that, there's just things that are like for couples. They're not really something you're gonna do with your best friend, they're not something you're gonna do with somebody else, but you will do them as a couple. And one of the things that I think is really cute is like matching stuffed animals. So hear me out, like if you had your bed and it's all laid up and then you both have your stuffed animals, I'm not talking like little stuffed animals, I'm talking like body pillow size, like hold it for your ergonomic sleep posture pillows. And I'm not saying like 2 of the same, but something like his and hers style, girls and boys, like, I don't know, something like that would be so fun and low-key practical because you could use it for your ergonomic like sleep posture. But I also just think that it's such a coupley thing where like if somebody's gone or something, then you're like, oh, I have my pillow from you. Like maybe one of you buys the other one and then you trade. I don't know. I think it's a really cute idea. It's very coupley. I think it's the vibes. It's good for a fresh new relationship, a little dating moment. Like it's giving, it's serving, and it has to be on that like lovey-dovey type stuff. Like you can't just be buying them for like some random person that you just met. You know, that'd be weird. But it's kind of like, I won this at the carnival for you, but you can honestly just buy it for one another, like something cute, something like a little more aesthetic, a little kawaii that fits the vibe of your relationship. Okay, getting even more coupley, hear me out. I love Williams-Sonoma. I think I've talked about this before. Williams-Sonoma customized aprons. They are honestly fairly affordable. To me, Williams-Sonoma is very bougie. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth the cost. Like they're mostly investment purchases. But if you got customized aprons so they could have your name, his name, or like your like kitschy boothang names, it doesn't matter. I think that would be really fun. He can wear his when he's grilling, you know, when you're hosting, you could be wearing yours and you're like matching. And I think it provides this really cohesive space for hosting and gatherings, which is so, so fun. Overall, I just like the idea, and I like that Williams-Sonoma is like a very nice brand. I feel like you're gonna get something that's worth your money at a reasonable cost with this gift. Another thing that I love for couples is anything like his and hers, kind of like matching sets, or not necessarily like same exact matching, but coordinating where, you know, you're complementing each other's energy. If you're like a gym couple, if you had coordinating outfits, matching water bottles, something of that nature, like even if it's not like matching water bottles, but like he's got a hydro jug and you do, and you walk in and it's giving like power couple energy. I love something like that. So although it's a little bit more effort to get like his and hers PJs or his and hers workout sets or something like that, I think that that is such a good gift. Like also not even just for Christmas, but if you were gonna like whip out one night, like you're already dressed and you're like, I got you a little fit. And it's like a coordinating, not matching, like you and I, you put on this pair of Jordans, I put on this pair of Jordans. You put on this like sweat set, I have the same sweat set, but something coordinating, complementary. It's giving such power couple energy. It really complements your little scrapbook keychain. Like it's just such a cute idea. Okay, another thing. Oh, sorry. What? Did you just see my tree? Another thing would be Etsy has such a good selection, and not just Etsy, but if you look up like customized couples sweatshirts or like sweat sets or whatever, they have so many cute little, not totally cheesy, corny outfits that's like, he's mine, I'm his, that sort of thing, but more like, where there's like engraving on the arms and maybe you have like half a heart or something and so does he, or like the numbering where it's like IVVI or whatever, and it could be like your day that you started dating or got engaged or something like that, where it's more discreet. Or they even have ones now where they're like doing lettering on the collar, and I just think they look so classy. But also for somebody who is like really sentimental or however you want to say it, then they could just enjoy that it is a thing that both of you share and it's similar, kind of like you would have a best friendship bracelet, or you'd have like a hoodie and you and your bestie have the same hoodie, or like you have it in pink, I have it in purple. Like it's very that energy, bringing it into a relationship. Okay, that's literally all I have. Everything that I've stored, my entire notes app of ideas that I would never send to people that I want. But I thank you for being here. And if you're following me along on this Vlogmas journey, I cannot wait to see you again tomorrow. I hope for the girlies, this is inspiring for you and just something that you can relate to as well. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you again.